But you had no funding, no salaries, and no office. How would you run that organization? Fellow Toastmasters distinguished guests, good evening. To me, to run such an organization, first thing I would do is I would copy Discovery Toastmasters Club. Why? See, because Discovery Toastmasters taught us how we could run a successful organization. It actually taught us that any successful organization are built up with 3 Ps. Yes. These 3 Ps are people, purpose, and process. 3 Ps that build any successful organization. And I did actually find out that from Discovery, you can have takeaways, let's call them, some couple of takeaways that would help you run any organization that you want to lead or run, whether that be a business, whether that be a school, an educational organization, or whatever. So let's go through them. See, my first takeaway is that Discovery teaches us that purpose is always before profit. Now, first things first, Discovery isn't a financial organization, so its profit isn't financial, but it does have a purpose, and the purpose is to build successful leaders in the city of Al-Khobar city. And its purpose is also to gradually improve and grow with its members, leading down the way every single week. And that is the purpose. And that is something that you could learn, that every successful organization that lasts is the one that was built upon purpose, not upon the profit or the last goal that it aims to achieve. Because purpose is what brings people every single week to these sessions, because they believe in the purpose that this place holds. The second takeaway, everyone's a CEO. See, companies, they love hierarchy. They love roles. They love, I'm a CEO, I'm a manager under me, you work under me, and so on. In Discovery, we don't really have that. Actually, it could be the Zuckerberg of every week. Every week we have a different Zuckerberg, by the way. So we have a different Toastmaster of the day who leads the sessions. We have every 6 months different XCOM who lead and manage the club generally. So this shows you see this rotational vision, or this rotation that we believe in, is what makes people more invested in the place and shows shared ownership of the place by everyone across the members of this place. My third thing or takeaway that we could learn is real-time feedback culture. Companies, they pay consultants thousands of dollars, thousands if they're actually bad consultants. If they're good consultants, it might be hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars, just to get feedback. At Discovery, we actually give feedback every single week. Every single week that you deliver a speech or that you take any role, you get feedback. And the reason for that feedback is not to criticize you or to discourage you from doing this again, or to discourage you from taking a role again. The purpose of the feedback is to help you grow and to see that every other week we measure that there is a measurable growth going across this organization. You see, this continuous feedback is what makes the members here different from what they started. Members start here on stage and they're very shy and they don't have the courage to deliver speeches. And then they go on to deliver international speeches at international levels, which is something that is fascinating. But this only happens because they get feedback every other week. Like today I might deliver my speech, and by the end of my speech, someone might come up to me and tell me, you did amazing, but I would love it if you would pause before delivering the punchline or any punchline that you have in your speech. Let's see. The last, not least, is belonging is the secret sauce. If you want an organization to run efficiently, people have to feel like that they belong to this place. Why? Because if people feel like they belong to this place, it is the only way that they would act the way that they do, or in a good manner, when no one's actually watching them. And the only reason why they would always think in a positive way to improve something. If they feel like they have like a contract with you, or they are just visitors to a certain place or to an organization, or they're just normal employees in a company, that they don't actually belong there, they never give you their true, whatever true results that they can give you, or whatever skills that they have. They will not show you that entire full skills. Now, last but not least, Discovery taught us a new definition of value. It taught us that any successful organization runs on 4 principles, and these very important 4 principles is that shared ownership, a clear purpose, a culture that is diverse and holds everyone technically, and continuous feedback, which leads to continuous improvement. Now, the next time you ask me, Faisal, if you don't have the funding or any, fancy tools or whatever to run an organization, how would you run it? I will tell you I would do what Discovery did and start with people. Thank you, and back to you.